This is this rather unusual ball bearing clock that I rescued from the 10-year-old box the beginning part of the week. It took me a while to even find the instruction book, which I've filed elsewhere, but I've now got things operating, and it's quite fascinating, I think, to see it work. So we're going to have a closer look at it, starting by removing the cover, really, which obscures the view to some extent. That's just a little plastic cover. And we get in a bit closer and see what makes it tick, although it doesn't tick. It comes as a kit of parts. You have to assemble it yourself. Quite complex, really. I remember doing this and enjoying doing it. Lots of instructions there. When I rescued it the earlier part of this week, some of the internal parts had come adrift from where they should have been. So I was glad I was able to put my hand on this instruction book and discover where things went. There was one little hinged flap which was designed to reduce the speed of the ball bearings as they flew around the various tracks. And I couldn't see for a long time how that should be fitting in doing its job, but having got the book of words, all was revealed and I've got it working now. So let's get in a bit closer and see this clock in operation. If we look at the back of the unit, there's a synchronous motor built into this black box, and it powers a rotary iron. Now if I switch on the motor, you see that device going around now, and it scoops up a ball bearing from the trough. That delivers that up to the top of the tower. And when it gets to a certain point, the ball bearing slides off and goes down that little passageway. And that happens every minute. It'll rotate around that arm and scoop up another ball. As the balls are used in the clock, they're fed back down to this pickup point. Again, we'll watch another ball being scooped up. Right, having a look at the front of the device, you can see another ball just being delivered to the top of the channel. Well, that's where 4 minutes became 5, and it added another 5 to the second down reading line. So what was 10 has now become 15. So these are the minutes, 15 groups of 15 minutes, and these are the individual minutes. And that's the time: 7 o'clock, 7:15, exactly according to that. And another minute will pass. The ball is scooped up. It depends how the various sections are filled. you just see one ball bearing move then, but when each section is full, you see them running down these other channels to go to another part of the clock. It's most interesting, I think, when it gets to midnight, because virtually everything that can move will move, and all the ball bearings shoot around in all sorts of different directions. Anyway, as we watch the clock, I thought I'd play some music perhaps, but it is quite an interesting device to watch, and I'm quite amazed who designed this, because he didn't just make it himself, he had to make this in a form that anyone can assemble and build themselves, and it still works, which is great. thought we'd watch this midnight display with the balls, because it's quite significant, trying to work out where the balls are going and how it all happens. Certainly been well thought out and designed. I think when I first made this, I had it in our lounge, but the noise of the balls rolling around were somewhat irritating for the rest of the family, but I enjoyed listening to it. But I think I shall find a room for this up in my railway room. Right, the next ball should see it change completely at midnight. Notice that little device in that corner there, that's the one that was disconnected when I got things running again, working out which way up it had to go and what its purpose was. The idea was that when balls are released there, they don't pass that point until balls released there go down the chute to the storage area. Anyway, let's watch this last ball, make everything reset to the early hours of the morning. Again, you wouldn't want this in your bedroom for the noise it makes. Final ball. I'm back to square one. Hey, little minds like little things, but I quite enjoy watching this clock in operation. I thought it was worth making a video to let you see how it operates. And there's that final release. Yeah, I'll finish that up.
Alright.
Do you want the computer at all?
No, I don't think so, thank you.
Okay, and I'll get this.
Sterilizing mood at the moment.
I'll get this uploading then.